Alright, what is up guys? Jaret Campisi back at the track for another video. Today we're going to be talking about a topic that is arguably one of the most important things that everyone should be doing that I see people not doing all the time, and that is cooling down properly. So if you want to stay healthy in track and field, if you want to run your fastest times and reach your genetic potential as an athlete and as a track and field athlete, you have to stay healthy. If you're not able to continue to progress on the track and lift in the gym and all that kind of stuff, eventually if you get hurt, it's gonna set you back and you're really never gonna run your fastest times, okay? So you should be always warming up properly. I'm gonna put the link in the description below to the NCAA warm-up we used to do at Penn State. And you should be cooling down properly, and that's what we're gonna be talking about today. The full workout, the full cool down will be in the description below, as always. And if you wanna learn how to stay healthy and learn how to cool down properly, stick around.
Gotta know that nothing lasts forever.
Okay, so cooling down, what is it, why is it so important, and what should you be doing in order to make sure that you're preserving yourself, okay? I was able to run track for 8 years, guys, and I never had a significant injury, and I think one of the main reasons of why that was is I always warmed up properly, and I always cooled down properly. Yeah, it might not be fun to sit there and stretch after you're tired or do striders, and I always used to see other teammates, and even when I was a coach, my athletes kind of just leaving in the warm-up, they're done, they're tired, nobody wants to cool down. It's the little things like that, guys. Everyone's gonna go to the track and hammer workouts, you know? Everyone's gonna go and lift in the gym. It's the little things like stretching after your workouts and stuff like that that's gonna really set you apart. And when you do those over and over and over again over time, it's gonna be those little tiny details that let you out-lean someone and reach the state championship or win the championship or get a scholarship, okay? This is the kind of stuff that you need to be doing. So please share this with your friends, anyone who runs track. If you've got kids that run track, stuff like that, this is what you guys need to be doing every single day. So we just did a workout, so I'm gonna take you through the cool down that we're gonna do, and I'll talk a little bit later about how you can vary this for even in between races if you're running multiple races in the same day, how you can kind of vary this cool down to make sure that you're getting the most even out of all of your races, okay? So the first thing we're gonna start off with are just some striders, okay? Basically, anywhere from 50 to 80 meters, and we're gonna be running at about 75% effort, just good, perfect form, nice and relaxed. We're gonna run down, take 10 to 30 seconds, run back, and just do 4 to 6 of those, okay? And you can take your time, it shouldn't be a workout in itself, but it will be a little bit challenging since you already hopefully worked out. Another thing, if you have turf or grass, use that. The softer the surface, the better. Anything that you can do to prevent pounding on your joints, ligaments, shins, stuff like that is always good. If you have to use a track or a pavement, that's fine, but always choose softer surfaces if possible. So that's all we're gonna do, just 4 to 6 striders, and I'll show you what it looks like. So after some light 4 to 6 striders, if you want to, you can do just a lap around the turf, pop your shoes off, just let the body completely cool down, and then we're gonna do some stretching. These are the kind of stretches that we used to do literally every single day after practice. And it gets to the point where I was so flexible I could do splits. I had full flexibility in most directions, and I think that's the kind of stuff that really helps keep you healthy. Because when you're tearing muscles and pulling muscles, usually it's because they were too tight, you weren't warmed up properly, or you're overworking them, okay? So cooling down and warming up takes out 2 of those problems right away. So all we're doing is just cooling down our shoulders and our arms with some light arm swings, just a couple in each direction. And then from there, we're gonna go into actual stretches and holding our stretches. So we start off 2 legs straight, just reach down. For all of our stretches today, you wanna hold at least 10 to 15 seconds. So reach down to where you feel it stretching and then just hold it. I'm just gonna go through them so you don't have to sit here and watch me do all these. From there, we kick our right leg, cross it over our left, stretch down again. Again, holding all these stretches for at least 10 to 15 seconds. After workouts, we do static stretching. That's what this is called when you're not moving. Before workouts, you do dynamic stretching. And that's dynamic stretches get your body ready to perform fast, powerful movements. Static stretching is good for cooling your body down. From there, we're gonna spread our legs. I'm gonna go down to one side. So we'll go down to our right hand side. And here you're gonna feel it stretching all in your groin area, which is a very important part to keep flexible, because if you hurt your groin, it takes a long time to recover, just like hamstrings. And then we'll just go to the other side. And we're just kind of leaning into it, okay? We're stretching this side, this area right here. You should feel a stretch all the way down. And you don't wanna be like, there shouldn't be painful, but you should feel the tension. And that's where you just wanna hold it. Again, this is where I see a lot of people when I was a coach, and even when I was an athlete at Penn State, I would see a lot of people just kind of messing around after the workout, thinking that the work is already done, not really stretching, not really paying attention. And it's these little things that make the difference between champions and people who are finishing second. And then from there, we just go to the center. And on this one, you really want to try and get as low to the ground as possible. And you'll really feel that stretch on both sides. And when I was at the height of my track career, I could get all the way down to the ground and do like full all out splits. Both ways, even forward. Okay, walk out of this one, guys. Be careful coming out of this. And then from here, we're just gonna sit on our toes, just like this. It's gonna help stretch open that area right above your toes. This will help if you have issues with shin splints. It'll help stretch out your ankles. Put one leg up, like this, and then you're gonna push your knee away from you, your opposite knee. You should feel it in your butt, even a little bit your lower back. Just like that. So remember, don't let your leg come like this. Push that knee out. If you have a friend that can come and push on it for you, that's good. If it's not hard enough for you by yourself. And you just switch to the other side. Same thing. Push that knee away from you. You should feel that good solid stretch there in your glute. There's also a variation you can do on this one. If you lean back and pull it in this way and kind of put your elbow and push on it, you feel it even a little bit up higher from your glute into your back of your quad, I guess. From there, we just go into the standard hurdle stretch. I like to do it this way. Just pull my leg in, reach out. People get all crazy about like keeping your back straight and staying straight up like that. Whatever makes you feel it in your hamstring, do it that way. I like this because it gets a stretch in my lat, it gets a stretch in my lower back and my hamstrings. My drone's just randomly beeping over there. That's great. And then just the same thing, go to the left side. Make sure you're holding these stretches. This was my most important stretch because I always had issues with my hamstrings because I overstrided a little bit. So it was always very important that I made sure my hamstrings were super stretchy and super loose, because I really think it helped prevent me from pulling my hamstrings. From there, we're gonna go into what I like to call Betty Grable, which is basically just arms out like you're doing a sunny bear, and then you just pull this one leg over and try to reach up to your hand, right like that, and it really helps stretch out your lower back and all the way down into these tendons in here and stuff too. One of my favorites. Oh. And make sure you're breathing and stuff. Don't hold your breath. Don't let your body get super tight. You want to kind of relax through the stretches. Same thing on the other side. Oh, I'm not flexible, guys. You should be doing this on a daily basis, which I don't, because I don't compete anymore. Oh my God. 2 more. Quad stretch, which is just basically putting your leg behind you, and then you should just feel that. You shouldn't really have to do much. It's like, this is not a quad stretch. That doesn't do anything. put it out to your side like that. Oh, you should feel it all the way up through your quad right here.
How long do you hold each stretch?
Everything is held for 10 to 15 seconds. And then the last stretch that we're gonna do is just a calf stretch. Don't neglect the calves, because your Achilles tendon is one of the most important tendons in your body. And if you tear that, your career is literally probably over. So you just come up on all fours, put one leg down. You want to keep your heel on the ground, and then just lean forward. Kind of push your butt up in the air. So if my leg's not on it, it looks like that. And I just lean this on there to try to keep my heel down. And I'm stretching my calf right in through here, and my Achilles. So see that flexibility? A lot of people when you start out will probably be like that. You want to get it on the ground like that. And then same thing with the other side, just like that. And that's it, guys. So again, cooling down is paramount in your health, staying healthy, which is going to allow you to run your fastest times. If you're not cooling down, warming up and cooling down properly, you're not going to get the most out of your athletic career in any sport. So you can do this for soccer, basketball, baseball, football, track, obviously. Cooling down is very, very important. These are stretches you can do after you work out in the gym, after you go running, anything like that. So very, very helpful. If you know people that have flexibility issues with constantly tearing quads, hamstrings, whatever, show them this video, share it. You know, show people who are, if you have friends, family, whoever, show them these videos. Make sure that they find these videos, because I hope that they're really helpful for people, and people have been telling me they've been really helpful for them. So that's all I wanted to say. Oh, one last thing. So this is a great workout. You would want to do that whole cool down after a workout. If you're in the middle of running, say, multiple races at a track meet, you would want to just do a variation of that. So maybe only do like 3 to 4 striders, and then just some light stretching and walking in between your events. It'll go a huge way to allowing you to perform better in between your individual events. I always used to do a bunch of striders after my, 200, before my 300 hurdles, or before my 400 hurdles, before the 4x4, stuff like that. I would actually run faster as the meet went on, because I was getting more and more loosened up and more warmed up for my events. So keep that in mind. As always, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like the video, subscribe for more videos, leave comments below if you have questions about anything in particular, and we will try to get to them. And if you want to see certain videos, let us know what you want to see, and we'll make it happen. Until next time, stay jacked, my friends.
It's crazy sometimes thinking you can own a piece of the world. It's just floating through empty space.
Also, guys, 2 quick things I wanted to mention. Number 1, if you haven't already gone to my channel and you're looking for more track and field videos, there is a track and field playlist on my channel. Just go click on my actual channel, scroll down a little bit, you'll see track and field videos. Click on that and you can literally scroll through all the videos I have that are just pertaining to track and field. So even though I do a bunch of other things, I try to put the videos in playlists so that you guys can easily find whatever videos you're interested in. Second thing, if you like any of the clothing that I'm wearing in these videos, a lot of the times I'm wearing clothing from my sponsor. Rise is my sponsor. I've got a link in the description below. You can go click, check out their website. They have awesome gear for any kind of training, and whether it's weight training, running, lifting, everything, any other sports. This is one of the outfits right here. They're super comfortable, very high quality, and they look awesome. So you can also use, I've got a discount code JCamp10. If you buy something from them, you can put in that code, save you guys some money, and it directly supports me. As always, I love you guys. We'll see you in the next video.